He's really aggressive in position too, and I'm weary of that. Like, I almost am gonna treat this like a button raise and three bet him here. So I know this guy can get really tricky in the cutoff too. This is why we can three bets. Against an unknown player, I would probably just call there, but because I know this guy and I know he plays well, he understands position, and his range is a lot wider in the cutoff than say, middle position or early position, that I think you can three bet him a lot from the blinds when he's raising the cutoff. Now here's a kind of a different situation. I'm gonna just call it because I'm in position to him. But I'll recognize that he could have a strong hand here because again, he understands position, and for him to raise under the gun, he's gonna have a strong range. But here we obviously hit bottom two, and it could be very good for us if he has something like ace king or ace queen. But you want to raise there because if he had ace king or ace queen, he might think you're raising him with a flush, and even if not, he's gonna have such a hard time putting down top pair, top kicker. Um, Especially you raise under the gun with ace king and then flop an ace. Like that's exactly what you were looking for with that hand. So it's kind of hard to get away from it. Call. I hope to get another caller. Even if I don't, it's fine because we're both deep stacked here. Um, so here this guy's not very aggressive. Oh, actually on the flop it is aggressive. I'm actually gonna float one here and then fire out on the turn because he seems to fold in the turn. So we'll go for it again. Here this guy just leads out. Kind of expecting him to, but he probably triple barrels that. Wow, nice raise. So we're gonna. That should have been $4. So oops, mistake. And we can definitely call it the vote for this guy. And this is a pretty safe board, I think, to lead out on. A caller by this guy who calls pretty much anything. So I mean, he could be on the flush draw here, but I don't know for sure because he'd call me down before too. So I don't want to try to get value out of the flush draw here because I could definitely not, and this guy is not the folding type from what I can see. So I'm gonna flip this guy too. Oh, you son of a bitch. So pretty much got a fold here, but man, this. Shit, I want to call him. I just don't have a good enough read to call him there. That really felt like a busted flush draw. And for five-handed here, I think I'll three bet this because we'll be in position to this guy, and he's got a wide opening range, so I'm sure we could be good here. This guy three bets me a lot when I play a little bit different poker with this guy because he floats a lot and check raises all sorts, and just a good player. and you gotta play a lot more deceptive against players like that. Whereas like this guy, so he doesn't fold a lot, but this is a good flop for us to bet out at because he's so unlikely to have connected. But of course, he probably has like 5-7 and called on the flop there. So we'll see. See what he has. And again, this guy's fucking so full of shit. Like, if I had ace high, I think I would definitely call him here. Like, definitely, but he could have something like ace 2 or ace 5, you know, like, and just totally bluff there. We don't have a calling hand. And he bet almost half his stack, so I think he might even call off with ace high, to be honest. Like, these kinds of players, just totally noobs. Okay, here's the thing, let's see. So I think this guy will call, and if he does, then I think it's correct to play this. So we miss, but if we had hit something, like, we're gonna hit a big hidden hand with 2-4 suited, but let's see, okay, so he bets 12. We're not gonna make a play here against the unknown. Good thing we did not. Yeah, 9-10. Probably has Jack 7. That's it. Because it's playing stupid hands. And again, cannot allow. And this guy just doesn't seem to learn either. Like, he continuously tries to limp it. So, I think I'll just try to get value. I think he could be drawing, he could have a 9, he could have also had a 7. You son of a bitch. It's tight. But anyway, he made the correct play. This guy doesn't really fold. And obviously we'll call it $1 here. So he probably hit that ace on a pocket ace. Well, his play was really stupid. You have it bigger than that in position. But whatever. Again, like, if he was a good player and he bet a little bit bigger, obviously you don't want to bet $1 and say like, oh, you know, I can probably get small pocket pairs to pay me off here. Like, I'm sure that is not what he was thinking. He's just like, oh, I have 8s, I'll bet $1 because I'm scared that he might have something better. Like, that's probably how he was thinking. So this is a pretty good board to lead out at, I think. It's not really coordinated in terms of straights. I mean, the diamonds are out there, but oh wow. So this guy never lies. This guy always tells the truth. And we'll listen to him when he says the other hand. But either way, yeah, the board, it wasn't the driest board ever, but it was somewhat dry, and both of these guys, this guy especially folds a lot on the flop, and this guy's at about 70% fold, so it was an okay spot to c-bet, I think, or not even c-bet, but just to lead out.